it's Bunny, and I'd like to call this my fresh out of bed look. So fabulous. Also, in case my tripod is like leaning just ever so slightly, I swear it looks like we're just slightly this way. So if that's happening, just kind of like turn your computer like a little, or your phone, just, you know, I don't know. I'm not a professional. The first thing I have to say in all seriousness, I just ruined that moment. Thank you guys so incredibly much for 6 million Swamp Family members. This is such an exciting and incredible moment, and I am just so grateful. I know that this happened a couple of days ago, but when I try and have videos up for you guys every single day, sometimes I have to film in advance. So this is the first video that I'm filming now that we hit 6 million Swamp Family members, and I'm so incredibly grateful and blessed to have each and every one of you guys in my life. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me and for listening to my insane rambles day in and day out. Literally, this world would not be the same place without each and every one of you guys. So thank you so much for staying strong and staying here and being a part of my life. Thank you. Mushy stuff. Today is everybody's favorite day of the week. The day of the week when we ask ourselves, does this thing really work? And today, we are going to be doing the highly requested star shower. I almost thought that said star shooter, which would make sense because you could be like, pew, like Buzz Lightyear, you know, like star shooter. No, nobody's taking that one. Okay, this one is perfect for this time of year because we're all probably decorating. We're probably not all decorating. Lots of people celebrate. Too much coffee. Lots of people decorate for Christmas time. You know, it's like a thing that people do. This is supposed to shower your home, or if you've seen the commercial, they also show it setting up in staircases or rooms. It's basically supposed to make any area that you want festive. This version does red and green lights or green lights only. Maybe if this catches on, they'll make like orange lights for Halloween and red lights for Valentine's Day. Who decorates for Valentine's Day? I kind of wish more people did that. Like 2 people do that in our neighborhood, and I'm kind of like, whoa. Oh, and my battery's dying. Thanks. Ruin the moment. I shouldn't get mad at my camera. She's a hard-working lady. You are basically supposed to take this thing out and plug it in and be able to provide beautiful lights on your entire house without the mess of stringing individual lights or doing a lot of work. Because, hey, who wants to put effort into something to make it look good in the end? Nobody these days. Nobody wants to do that. No mess, no tangle, no blingle, no blangle. I bet you get the picture. I'm hoping that this is going to be really easy and straightforward. Laser aperture, it's labeled. This is literally all you get in the box. You get 1 ground stake, 1 blim blammer, and an electrical plug, which looks not far enough to reach anything. They did not really think this out very well, did they? Why would they do this to us? Not cool. This is like literally a 4-inch extension cord. I'm not even gonna be able to plug it into the wall and show you guys at the same time. This is craziness, but we're gonna need to do this video in the dark anyway. You know, how am I gonna, excuse me. Now you can see I've got a pile of clothes hanging on the back of my door. Who else does that? Probably most people. Bye guys. Oh, I still have a light on in this room. Way to crush that moment. Maybe I should turn this on first because my bathroom is pretty creepy when you're just sitting in all the darkness. Okay, maybe I should figure out how to turn this on before I... What is going on here? This shouldn't be this hard. I'm pushing all the buttons. It is plugged in. What's going on? You guys can't see anything because nothing's happening. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys still can't see. This is the lamest video ever. And also the creepiest, because literally what this reminds me of, okay, this is kind of personally creepy for me. What this reminds me of is literally, if you guys watch paranormal investigation shows, this is literally what they use to kind of like put light all over a room and then see if a shadow moves through it. Okay, this is too creepy now. Too creepy! All right, let's do it anyway. Bye, guys. Still not focusing, kind of not focusing, but you guys can see, look at all the beautiful colored lights. It definitely has pretty much filled my entire room with millions of red and green lights. I found an extension cord, and I pulled up my hair in a ponytail. You probably can't see that because this video is mostly dark, but look at that. Okay, so if you put it closer to something, there's not many dots, but look, back it up. And you filled an entire room with beautiful green dot-like decorations. Wow. Wow. So one side, like I was saying, is just plain green dots. And then if you click it on the other side, it's red and green dots. The red doesn't show up too much in this room because my bathroom is red and my wallpaper has a lot of red in it. I am really excited once the earth lights dim, and I am going to throw this in our backyard and kind of see if I can make our whole patio area glow with red, green, or just solid green lights. And that will really, I also need to go to Walmart like right now and buy an extension cord because the light apparatus so far is amazing, but that extension cord or that cord that this thing is on is ridiculous. Take that to heart, Star Shower. Here it is on the back of our house, and it definitely reaches from ground all the way up to the roof, and it really makes the house look festive. Our house is like a lighter color, so I'm not sure how it would work if you had like red brick or something like that, but this is pretty festive and pretty impressive, and you could probably use the solid green for Halloween, really. So there we go, yay! That definitely does have more of a spooky vibe than like a Christmassy one. They do say that it works best if you have 2 to 3 of these things to cover the space of your whole house, but if you just wanted to add a little bit to like the over the door area or something like that, you could probably just get away with 1. If you just wanted to use it in a room, you could probably just get away with 1, but I really like it a lot more than I thought that I would. This is in one corner of our living room, and you can definitely tell that it will light up a pretty big space. It's got some dots on the floor and some dots on the ceiling. It can fill a really large space. I feel like this is kind of a boring video because I'm just in the dark talking to you. There is just the green lights. I don't know, that one is pretty spooky. I like it, but like I said, it definitely does remind me of those ghost shows when they put out like all the dots and see if something walks through it. Final verdict, I do think that this thing really works exactly like it says. It's really fun, it's really festive. The only thing that freaks me out a little bit is that it is like a laser pointer, and I did inadvertently look at it for like a flash second a couple of times, which spiraled me into having to Google for like 40 minutes if I just blinded myself or caused permanent damage. But the good news is at -5 MW or whatever, that I'm not gonna be blind. Yay! But that was sort of triggering for me to like look up a bunch of like horrible medical things that can go terribly wrong. It says don't look at it, so I wouldn't like try and look at it or shine it at anybody. I do think that that could be really potentially dangerous, but if you just use it for what it's supposed to be, which is decorating your house around the holidays, I think it could make a really fun and awesome display. I like it. I think I'm actually gonna go out and buy at least 1 to 2 more so that we can put it all over the house and make it really festive and happy for the holiday season. This gets 2 thumbs up from me. I think it was $20 and I found it at Walmart. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope this video wasn't too boring, but it is an item that has been really requested, and it's the holiday season, so I figured why snot. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If there's another device or an item that you've seen that is as seen on TV, or just that you're curious about in general, leave it as a comment suggestion down below. I will look for the product, I will find it, and we will test it out together. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!